Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? So today I am back with another t-shirt design tutorial. So in this one I am going to make a beer pong t-shirt design. So this is a game. You can search like beer pong, you will find a tons of different images on this, and this is the game, like throwing a ball into the glass, something like that. So I am using this image as the reference image of my design, and I'm going to illustrate this one. So you can see this is the illustrated version of my that image. Now the reason I'm illustrating this one is because I wanted to take this one is representing the exact theme that I wanted. So I can simply take this one. This is a free source image, but then instead of taking this, I tried to illustrate this because I wanted the glass only, and then this ball with the water going outside of the glass. So that is what I wanted. That is the reason I first illustrate this one, and then I keep a copy of this just to only the glass, and then I illustrate the rest of it. So let's try to do this. I'm going to show you how to do this illustration process, not everything here, but I am going to show you the basic. So first of all is take a I'm going to use ellipse tool here. So when ellipse tool is selected, you have to set the strokes, like let's say I'm going to take it 5 point for now, black stroke, no fill, and then simply I can draw a ellipse like this, and then I have to modify the position of my ellipse just to match with the graphics here. Now this is not for only this one, it will help you illustrating other elements from different designs. So this is the first ellipse. Let's press Ctrl C, Ctrl F, that means copy paste in front, and with the front version I can simply make it look like this. This is a really easy way of illustrating or making a design using different shapes. So that is fine. Now I simply need, I am going to select this one and then bring a copy like this, then another copy here. Okay, maybe not like that, a bit just like this. So I can simply modify this it like this with these shapes, or then I can simply take my pen tool just to draw like this. This is the way you can do it. So you can do it one by one like this, or you can simply make the outline first, then you can add those middle lines. So this is the position here, and then come to this point, modify this anchor point, okay, sorry, like this, and then you can simply keep going. Okay, so once this part is done, this is the way of illustrating this. So once this is done, you don't need to, now you have to click on this anchor point. So press shift. If you do not press shift, sometime it will minus that point, but press shift to join this, and then click here, but do not release, just drag, and then by pressing alt you can modify this anchor point. So this is the easiest way, and there are tons of different ways of doing this, but do the one you like, you feel most easy, you can use that one, that tricks. So this is the outline of my shape, and then all I need to do is I have to select everything here, and then okay, there is some adjustment to do here, like there is a inside border. So let's copy this one, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and then bring that something like this. That is fine, and then I can simply select everything from here and then press okay. Before press shift M, I'm going to do one more thing, that is I'm going to join this in this position, because that is the side of the glass, just like this. So once this part is done, let's select everything and then press shift M for shape builder tool, and with shape builder tool you can simply erase this part that you don't need, and it will look something like this, don't worry. So this part is looking like this, I don't need this part, so I'm pressing alt again to remove those area from there, and this part is not necessary. So same here, it is just going to take some time, but at the end it will become a pretty good looking design. Okay, so something like this will work for me. And then you can just simply keep this one. So this is the only glass part of the design, and then you can add that ball part here. So this is how I illustrated. One more thing, that is for coloring. If I select them like this, I'm just doing the draft here. Press K for live paint bucket tool, and then press Alt for sampling any color. Okay, before pressing that, you can simply unlock this one to bring that in its full color mode, and then I'm going to select everything, press K, and then press Alt for picking color, and then just fill the color like this. This is not a very perfect design right now because I just made it with some, just to show you guys. So this is not very perfect, but yeah, this is how it is going to look. So this is a full color graphics of you, and then you can simply draw this rest of this part from here. So when your drawing is done, this part is done, I'm going to make my design process. So this one is the one the ball is in, so I am going to keep that as my center position, center point, and then these are the rest of it. So I'm going to make a copy of this glass, keeping it here, and then press Ctrl D. Let's see how it is looking. So I want 4 glass in that back row, and then I'm going to press Alt to bring a copy, and then I'm going to place something like in this area. Then again drag a copy of that, just try to place them in the middle of those glass, and again I'm going to bring in one more copy here and then another copy here, just like this, and then this is my final copy. So that is the reason I wanted all this glass without the ball part. So this is how it is looking. That is the main design part of my this design. This is the main graphics part of it, and then I'm just going to add some text. So this is the beer pong, of course, the text itself, the name itself. So this is the text here. I'm just going to place it something like in arch, maybe not that, something like this, that is fine. And then I'm going to add this one, champion. So this one I want to make it look like a scripted source style, so I'm going to take my explorer script font here. Okay, let's do it here, and then I need to break it. So once it is broken, don't worry, take your pen tool with a stroke, no fill, click something like this area, then click and drag like this, and then make it look like this. So this is the source part. I can press shift W now, that means the white tool, you will get that here, and with white tool you can make one end bigger like this, and then another one will automatically get smaller, but I want this part to be a bit more bigger, so that is good. Okay, now I need, if I need to do modification, I can do that by direct selection tool. Like if I select any of this anchor point, I can modify that one, and then I can do adjustment like this, but I think this position is looks good. Let's select the stroke, then expand. Now I'm going to select these two, press shift M again to remove this two part, and then it is looking like this. So I think that is looking cool. Let's take our eraser tool and then erase this end like this to make that look like that source. And this one, this P, I can simply keep that on top of my source. So let's create a offset path for my P, that much is fine. Let's cut it, and then select this one, press Ctrl F, and then press shift and click on this one. Now click on this minus font, it is going to look like this. That is fine, just make it a group. So once it is grouped, I am going to place it something like in that area. So this is how it is looking, beer pong champion, and then class of 22. And this one I am going to make it, okay, maybe not that font. Okay, so let's keep everything here. I'm going to make this 22 a bit bigger in this area, sorry, something like this, and then class of. but this, in this old athletic font, this C does not look like C. So let's take our something like a college bold, a college font. So let's make it class of, not that one, maybe a thinner one. So this is fine, class of 22. And then this one I can simply make it in that font. It will look a bit more cool. Okay guys, so this is how my design is going to be looking, because this is how I want to make it. Now everything is fine here. Let's just align everything in the center position, and then this beer pong I want to overlap with my this 22. I just want to make it look like a little bit of the 22 is visible. So cut it, press Ctrl F to paste in front. Just make sure those two are visible enough to be seen as two, like this. So that much is fine. Selecting everything from here and then aligning them in the center position. So this is how it is going to look. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to pick some color from this graphics, and then this champion I'm going to make it this one, and then the rest too I will make it. Okay, sorry. So then this one should be okay. This is how it is looking. Let's group it together, and then I'm going to take a rectangle here. So this is how my design is going to look. And you can of course do some other element modifications with the text and everything that you want. It is completely up to you, but this is the way I wanted to make it, and this will help you. I hope this will help you understand the process. So this is not just copying someone's design, this is making modifications, and in this way you can make your own designs and you can use them in Merch by Amazon or any other print on demand website. And most of all, it will help you learning the illustration process, how vector works, how to draw them. And that's it. So thank you for watching my videos. See you in the next video guys. Have a great time. Thank you everyone.